Alright, to come back. Now, as we say, we're going to look and take another look on the square and square root business. Now, we're going to go a little more advanced in the square and square root. Suppose I say, I want the square root of 4. Now, the square root of 4 is a certain number. If you have 2 of them, you write down 2 of them, and you multiply them together, you get 4. Alright, we see before, say the square root of 4. If you have 2 times 2, 2 by 2, give you 4. So therefore, square root of 4 are 2. The square root of 4 is a certain number. You put down 2 of them and multiply, you get 4. Good. Let me say, alright. Remember, say when we talk about integer, we say integer can be positive or negative. I wonder if any negative number could have worked too. Hold on there. Let me see something here. Hold on there. Suppose and say you write down. Suppose you write down. You try. I wonder if any other number than 2 could have worked. If you say negative 2 multiplied by negative 2. Let me put it in a bracket like our negative. Negative 2 by negative 2 are what? Negative 2 by negative 2 are 4. But hold on there. So that means, now remember say now, the square root of 4 are one number. When you put 2 of them and multiply them, you get 4. You do it with 2, but what going on so means say negative 2 are the square root of 4 too. So a 2 square root 4 have. Well no. Well. Something they go along here so. Let me rub out this. All of them things are down here so and see what go on. Now the thing is, you can say the square root of 4 are 2 and negative 2. So a 2 square root 4 have, right? A 2 square root 4 have. Now, you can just write it and say the square root of 4 are positive and negative 2. So you see, the short way if you write that, instead of write 2 and negative 2, instead of write positive and negative 2, you say plus or minus 2. So you see, the square root of 4 are positive 2 and negative 2. Nice. We're going to talk about one more thing also before we done the video. Now that you know, say the square root of 4 are positive 2 and negative 2. So before you come up with the idea, say you're going to find the square root of negative 4. Ah, nice. Square root of negative 4. Question, what is the square root of negative 4? So I'll go on here so now. The square root of one number is another number. When you write down 2 other number there and multiply them, you get the number where you want to find the square root of. So let me see now. Square root of negative 4. So suppose you say a negative 2 and negative 2. When we try negative 2 times negative 2, you positive 4. Oh man, a negative 4 you want, so and a negative 2. The square root of 4 and a negative 2. So this can work. Let me see now. Which 2 number multiply and give negative 4? Alright. Negative 2. Negative 2 times 2 give you negative 4. Nice. Hold on there. But it can't be 2 different numbers. It must be the same number. So that can't work neither. Alright. So how we going to deal with this thing now? Well, we can't get out of it. You can't find the square root of negative 4. Right? You can't find the square root of negative 4. So it can't work. Cannot work. So that is it. Right? You cannot find the square root of negative 4. So this thing here is what they call imaginary number. You cannot find the square root of a negative number. Right? You don't have the same number multiply and given a negative number. And if you get a negative number from two number, you have to multiply two of the number them. And the thing is, if a two negative number, you're going to have a positive answer. So it can't work. Alright. So, what about cube root? Let me see now. Cube and cube root. Negative 2 cube means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. That gives you negative 2 times negative 2 a positive 4. Positive 4 times negative 2 a negative 8. Okay. Okay, so you can find the cube root of negative 8. That's a 2. Negative 2 I mean. So you can't find it. You cannot find the square root of a negative number, but you can find the cube root of a negative number. Right? Because I three of them with the cube root. Three of them multiplied. Alright. So that is it, that's all. So anyway, any question and so on and so forth, you just put in a comment section.